Good morning, everybody. It's Julie from Valley Soul in Huntsville, Alabama, and um, it's officially Christmas. Just kidding. It's November 3rd. We did Halloween with friends, and then on Saturday, I was like, okay, it's time to decorate for Christmas. And my husband was like, what? And my 4-year-old was like, Christmas, let's decorate. So if you want to get anything done in our household, the rest of us are type A. Don't mishear me, but we take a little bit longer to do things. The 4-year-old is like, somebody mentioned it, so we're doing it like now. Like if he's a task driven, typical third born boy. He's like, we're going to do this and make this happen, and everyone needs to get on board because this is what we're doing. So it was cracking me up. I was talking to a friend yesterday who has the same birth order as we do, and she said the same thing. She was like, I'm hoping that my daughter-in-law likes me one day. If at minimum, our third born is like very social, very happy, and he's a doer and he goes. So hopefully the daughter-in-laws will be good one day. Anyways, our house is now decorated for Christmas. Good news is, and feel free to comment below if you are a decorate early and in November and enjoy it kind of person, if you are a we have Thanksgiving person, so we are not decorating until after Thanksgiving. My thought process was, we have all these boxes and boxes and boxes of Christmas decor, and half of the time I'm like, if I have it up for less than 3 weeks, which means I have to put it all back away in 3 weeks, I'm not going to get out everything. So there have definitely been years that are like, we're just going to get out the bare minimum, and I'm not up for all of that, specifically because I'm casually in retail. So that's one of the busiest times of the year. But this year I was like, okay, if it's up for 2 months, we can decorate the whole house. We can put wreaths up on the windows, we can do lights, we can get all of our Christmas villages out, and y'all can decorate your rooms. So we are in full-blown Christmas mode at home and at the store. So anyways, all of that to say, I hope that you had a great Halloween and are ready for November in this cold weather. I think it's like high 30s today, but the sun is shining, so I'm so excited to finally feel like it's cold winter time. We are going over our Italian designed favorites today. So this is a brand that we don't talk about very much. If you're in the store, you hear about it a lot because we all wear them and love them. But we found them when we were in Italy. We fell in love with them. They were all over Como. I went in several stores while we were over there for design ideas and branding ideas, because I want to bring you guys the best of the best, whether you're in Europe or in Huntsville, Alabama, that you get the best of the best as far as shoes go. So shoes you can wear all day, shoes that are stylish. So this is one of the brands I hadn't heard of before. And when we went to Como before the shoe show, I fell in love with it. I was like, whatever this is, I have to have it. They feel so good. I tried them on. They feel amazing. And when we went to the shoe show in Milan, it's the shoe I saw everywhere on people's feet. So we found them, we import them, we adore these. So if you want to try them on, come in the store. They have a fabulous insole, midsole, and outsole, which is really unusual. This is the one that when we've had reps come in, I always love to like look around at what everybody else is doing. And I'm always like, stop looking. Just look at your shoes. But one of them, he was like, Julie, shoes are not made like this. Like midsoles do not have this level of support and cushion from anybody else. This is really unique and special. And I said, I know, and don't tell anybody else about these because these are ours. But they're just incredibly comfortable. So you guys know I have a bad hip. Side note, just because I feel like so many people are like, share the good and not the bad. I casually fell down the stairs on Halloween. I haven't even told them about this. At our friend's house, I was in socks. I was in socks and they were wooden stairs. Why it did not occur to me to take off your socks before you walk down wooden stairs. I had a cup of water in my hand. So I'm holding my cup, slip, and instead of like grabbing myself, I hold the water in the air because I'm worried about spilling the water at our best friend's house. I'm like, what in the world is wrong with me? So I'm holding the water and I just like bumped down about 8 stairs. And it was loud enough. All of the men came running. And you want to talk about, I was just like, I'm fine. Everybody go away. I'm so fine. I was not fine, but I didn't break anything. We're good. I have a ridiculous bruise on my booty. I didn't even know bruises could turn the colors that it's turning. Anyways, it also casually happens to be on the same side of my body as my bad hip. So I'm thankful that my hip did not get any worse than it currently is. But that's a long story. Just to say, be careful walking down the stairs. But because of my bad hip, these are shoes that I can stand in and wear all day long. And I have a surprise announcement about them at the end of this broadcast. Is this a broadcast? That our staff doesn't even know about. So I might bring them on camera to tell them about it. Okay. So first step. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. This one, you guys so often, okay, and I should say, these are shoes you could wear for like walking. Like we buy them with travel in mind. We buy them with like being able to really walk like thousands of steps a day and feel good, to be able to stand and feel good. And this is not a running shoe though. So I do feel the need to say that because On is like our truly athletic brand, the only truly athletic brand that we carry. And then there's Oncept, which is like dressy leather. This kind of falls in the middle. So it definitely has like some mesh features to it, along with the leather and the suede. But you're not ever going to go running in these shoes. So most of us, they work really well as athletic and leisure. But if you're doing like burpees or running marathons, this is not that. This is meant to be able to throw on with all your travel outfits, your dresses, your jeans, your dress pants, your crop pant, like anything you would wear that's not, I'm going running. It's also really cute with joggers. Like if you're somebody like me who moves into almost exclusively joggers when it gets cold, this is for that. And the other thing, so we brought it in black. We brought the black in because so many of you ask for not a white sneaker. You're like, I have white covered, so I need something that's not white. So this is the black, great for travel. And I love the touches of gold just to make it a little bit dressier. So if you are wanting to take one pair, you're walking Europe or you're wearing it to work, and you want to feel good all day, that's what this is for. So the black, the really cool thing about this, we have it in 2 colors. So this is cushion, and then this is a stability bar, and then this is cushion, and then this is a different density of cushion with a little more stability, but still soft. So this is what makes it feel amazing. Like if everything hurts your feet, these will not hurt your feet. If these hurt your feet, I don't know what to tell you. They're so, so good. So this kind of density is what makes them so ridiculously comfortable. So even if you usually wear a custom orthotic, or you have plantar fasciitis, or you have forefoot issues or hip issues, or you supinate or you pronate, this is really going to be great for all of those things. And it's going to help stabilize because of the way that they make the sole. And it's a nice wide base. So if you have somebody that you're Christmas shopping for, that their feet just hurt, this is a really fabulous option. That's an investment piece, but something that they're going to have and love and wear. Our whole staff has them. And literally anytime we get a new shipment, they're like, please get another pair. But they're all limited edition and made in small batches. So there's not just like, oh yeah, we can reorder. There's like this much stock. So when they're gone, they're gone. So just kind of file that away, but really, really comfortable. So this comes in the black and the gold. And then it also comes in the gold. This is a fabulous neutral color because it can go now and you can treat the gold and the shimmer. Look at the shimmer. Isn't that so pretty? You can treat the shimmer as, and I also love, they do a touch of animal print on the back of this one. They just do the plain black on that one, but they do the animal print on the gold. This is one that's also great for spring, summer. So if you're wanting something that's really an all year round, just throw on and go with everything kind of sneaker, this is such a fabulous option. Has the touch of gold, has the shimmer, totally neutral, and again, has these different consistencies to help you give support and cushion and feel good forever. So really, really comfy. Such a staple, really, to your closet. Okay. This is the shoe. This is the shoe that on Halloween, while I was falling down the stairs, I'm like, you know what I should have done instead of wearing my socks is worn these, because then I wouldn't have had socks because they feel so good. This is stupidly comfortable. It has shearling all the way down in it. Can you kind of see? So shearling all the way down in it. It's real shearling, has that suede upper. They're so comfortable. So easy on. You can leave it like this with the little beads in it, or you can adjust this because it's a functioning tongue and lace system. Tighten it down, loosen it up. Nice too if you have swelling on one foot, not on the other. You can have one a little bit looser, the other a little bit tighter. They're so, so comfy. We had this in, let me think, either August or September when it was still 1,000,000 degrees. And we sold out like to the pair, like not a single pair left when it was still in the 80s. So we were able to ship these in directly from the Italian warehouse. And we got them in 2 colors. The other color is already sold out to the pair. So this is it. And I love this cognac. So really pretty, really neutral, shearling lining. This is nice because so many of you with a slide go, what kind of sock do I put with this? And the answer is none. The shearling acts as your sock, so it keeps your feet nice and warm. And then because you kind of sit down in it, do you see how deep this is? So because you kind of sit down in it, you don't have to work to keep it on, and it keeps stuff from going in your shoe. And then all of you are loving that it's platformed. So if you're a little bit more petite and you want a little height, the platform is a really good option to give you a little height and then also get you up off the ground so that you have a lot of cushion, a lot of support when you are walking all day. This is what I should have made the effort to come by the store and grab my size so that I didn't fall down the stairs. I also was going to start working out today because it's casually been like a month. And because we went on a cruise and then we got the cruise crud. And so anyways, I'm finally like fully better. And then it was like, don't work out for 5 days after a deep tissue bruise because it can have extra scar tissue. I was like, great, that's what I needed. Could have been worse. Moral of the story. It could have been so much worse. I'm very thankful. It's just a bruise. Okay. This is our fully leather option. So this is those of you that want a little bit dressier, that want a cream. So this is not a white. It's really like a really pretty beigey neutral. And then you have that touch of gold here. So really pretty. Again, the touch of animal print is brilliant because it's so big this season. But you've got that lace adjustability, that platform outsole. So definitely a dressier platform sneaker. This is so cute with dresses. So if you're wanting something that's a little bit dressier, that doesn't have that mesh on it, this is adorable. And it's kind of that classic throwback look to sneakers that's just a very, very neutral. Okay. Then we have this one. I love this. So pretty. I love the colors on here. So technically this is a mesh, but it's like a shimmery closed mesh with this stone gray, this kind of taupey brown, your tiger back. Some would say zebra. I think it's tiger, but just such a pretty, neutral, definitely dressy, has that same shape to the outsole that helps with stability and cushion and pronating, plantar fasciitis. So pretty on the foot, definitely dresses up really well. Such a great fall color. So this is one so cute with jeans and then like a dressy top or a chunky sweater. It's just a perfect little fall sneaker, but then it'll be so cute in the spring, summer to throw on with shorts or leggings, your shorter dresses. It's just a very, very functional, neutral, comfortable shoe. And you've got a little bit of platform here too. So again, it gets you up off the ground. You have that stability bar. So you have the 2 layers of cushion here. So comfy. Goes with everything. Can't tell. The theme here is they're ridiculously comfortable. Oh my gosh, I just bet. They're ridiculously comfortable. You will love them. Okay, this one, and the next one. I'm going to pull that in a second. These are very, very functional, more athletic. So this is the most athletic that they have. My mom went and look, it has this black velvet layer here. So pretty. So my mom fractured her foot right before she went to Europe for a month about a year ago. We clearly have a theme of falling in our family. I think we're just tall and not terribly graceful as a result of it. But this one she had in black. She came in ahead of her trip and she was like, what am I supposed to wear? And my foot hurts. And I was like, you need to try these. They're so good. And she is like the most skeptical person ever. So she tried them, wore them to Europe, came back. For those of you that know Holly, she came back, she went, those shoes saved my life. And I was like, okay. She was like, no, they made it so that I could actually walk and go. And it was the only thing that felt good. And she had grabbed several shoes that we've carried in the past. She'd grabbed rocker bottoms. She had grabbed stable bottoms. She grabbed athletic. She grabbed some more like cork ones. She grabbed so many different ones. And this is the one that felt good all day long, even with a fractured foot. So comfy. They have a little bit of flexion to them, but not too much. This has that 1 layer of super stable cushion. That midsole is fabulous. And this is that navy. So for those of you that are not wanting a white sneaker or a cream sneaker, you want something a little bit darker for winter, or you're wearing it with dressier pants. So you like darker look with dressier pants. This is a really, really pretty one. So that's the navy. And again, with that layer of black velvet on the back. I love navy and black together. Whoever thought of that was so smart. Okay. And then this is our even more sporty. So this is like the ultra cushion stability. And when I say ultra cushion, I don't want you to think like Hoka. Has like this max cushion, lightweight, that allows your foot to kind of move both ways because of the cushion. This has stability bars built throughout it to help you not roll one way or the other. So super thick cushioned heel, but it's not a rocker bottom, and it has that stability. So you have the stability bar through here. You have that nice wide base. You have this stability bar. So definitely functional for plantar fasciitis, pronating, and supinating. You guys love the pink on this. It's just such a good look for fall, and a chocolate, which is the color of the season, as we know. So really, really comfy, and again, gets you up off the ground a little bit. This is for those of you that are working on your feet or going to a trade show, doing a ton of walking. These are such a fabulous option for that. Okay, and then the last but not least, our Pink Pony Club one. So these came in and they have this pink pony fur, and it is so stinking cute on the foot. So if you're somebody who doesn't normally do color, you need to try this on. It's so cute. So it has this kind of crimson color, has a mulberry color, has this pink pony fur. This is like a deep purple. So really cute. It also has this kind of wider base to it. So if you have a wider foot or a deeper foot, not only does it fit wider, it's super flattering on a wider foot. It just kind of, the rest of the interest on it really is a good look. And then the way that this is, where it's not this really long vamp, if you have a longer foot or a wider foot, it just balances out really nicely. This also goes with a ton of different stuff. So at first people look at this and they're like, I don't know what that's going to go with. And then it's like, it kind of goes with everything. It goes with black, gray, navy, chocolate, obviously purple. It's not going to go with like your hot pinks, but I mean, otherwise it's going to kind of go with everything. And it has so much interest. If you wear neutral clothing, this is going to be a really great pop. Fun side note story. We went shopping yesterday with 12 and 13-year-old girls for an event they have coming up. And one of the dresses was maroon. One of the girls was like, what do you guys think of that purple dress? And then another one said, oh, I really like that pink dress. And I'm like, y'all, it's not purple or pink. Like, we got it. The moms got into an argument with the kids about what color. It was like, it is clearly like a crimson maroon. It's not purple or pink, but I just don't think that they know that color. But I'm like, we live in Alabama. Between Mississippi State and the University of Alabama, y'all should be pretty familiar with what a crimson and maroon shade is. Anyways, I just thought it was funny. Okay. Big news. We have more of these shoes coming. Yay. There was one more shipment for the season. So normally these are one ship. So normally we get one shipment in fall and we get one shipment in spring. And we got a cheetah one that I have, and it sold out in 48 hours. So anyways, I wore them the other day. I was like texting our rep, can you please find these for me? And he was like, actually, yesterday I got a note that they were going to be available. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'll take whatever you have. So it's still not a lot. When I say whatever they have, it's like 10 pairs, but we're getting 10 pairs. So we're going to open it up as a pre-sale first. They won't make it to the store. We will pre-sell every pair of them before they make it to the store. So if you've watched this long enough to get this announcement, you're part of the pre-sale. And we're going to start with our top customers and kind of make our way down the list. So we'll be sending that out today for pre-sales on them. We are so excited. We are so excited. So we have that one and at least one other one that we're getting back in. So if you have had your eye on them, this is the time to grab a pair before they're like gone until the spring shipment. So as always, thank you so much for shopping small with us. We are going to plan a holiday open house at some point. I'm usually not big on holiday open houses, but if y'all have any like, oh my gosh, this would be such a fun idea, let me know. I'm always open to a theme and a fun time and just celebrating you guys. I just am so thankful for our community and how you shop small and how you love local business and love a curated collection. Like, it just means so much to me. So there's nothing better than when somebody comes in and they're like, oh my gosh, you guys have the best shoes. I've never heard of this brand before. And I'm like, I know, let me tell you about them. So thanks for shopping with us. We really appreciate it. And have a wonderful Monday. Bye, everybody.